don't believe it can punch down trees. It can, actually. Yeah. Crazy. I crack up every time I see it. It's legit making me slower. But maybe sometimes slower is better. That's what someone said. Someone with a rubber dome keyboard. Oh, I think we can do the request this time. I'll go TC. Transforms headhunters into troll berserkers, giving them increased hit points and the berserk ability. Berserker strength improves the fighting capabilities of grunts with a 100 hit point increase and 3 bonus attack damage. Wow, these tooltips are good. Okay, you could say how much regeneration rate, but I guess you don't need it. Troll regeneration, okay?
Done. For my ancestors. For the tribe. Work complete. What do you want? I stand.
Okay.
What would you ask of me? An excellent plan. I stand.
We didn't say GOHF yet, did we? Oh, we did.
What do you want?
Just go into the world editor and find out by yourself. Super accessible. Okay, I have a question about semantics. If you can technically access something, but it is difficult to navigate it, would you say it's accessible or not accessible? The door is open, but you need to carry 200 kilos in your arms in order to walk through it. No, bad example. How about just what the guy said about the map editor? Semantic? Who is she? Not accessible. I guess it depends if you see it as binary. It's either accessible or not. You can access it, or if you see it as a degree of difficulty. Worked for me.
What would you ask of me? What do you want? We need more gold.
In the context of finding specifics for in-game values, I would say that's accessible. No, I'm not sure. Depends if it's an idiom or a fact. Otherwise, you use impossible. Let's see, here's the thing you may not know about Dutch people. Dutch people say impossible when they mean slightly difficult. Not infinitesimally easy. Moderately inconvenient. They'll say impossible. It's impossible to drink milk and ketchup at the same time. Exactly. You understand Dutch now, the Master Lich. It is unpalatable, ergo impossible. Oh! 500 exactly. I had to check this one. Doom marks a target unit for the manifestation of a demon. Yep. Doom cannot be dispelled or cancelled. But it can. It says that, but it can. Shadow Moon Sky. It's a lie. Don't believe their lies. Memento. Nice peel micro. He sent the hurt one back in immediately. Wait. We have to leave now and never come back. Oh, Mr. J-Gats. But I think my Ring of Protection is gonna save me again. Okay. Almost. If I had my mechanical keyword, I would have lived. I can take one more hex, I think.
What you want? Double. Yes. Double. What you want? Yes, master.
Is that a surround? Luxury. Is that a grunt? Sloth. Is that a helmet? Vanity. It's smirk time.
Yes. What you want? Master. For my ancestors. Not ready to ride. What you want?
Let's watch that in the replay.
For my ancestors. What you want?
It worked.
I stand ready. An excellent plan. Master.
That dispel though.
Order. I stand ready. What you want? Order. Research complete.
The ring, I need you now. And I need you now forever. Oh, oh, he lost his cool. I think he was gonna live.
Done. We need more lumber. I stand ready.
When are you streaming God? Come to my secret channel.
Research complete. What would you want? Say the word. What would you ask of me? An excellent plan. For my
So many critters on this map. Such an undead map.
research complete. An excellent plan.
Yeah, my secret channel. The one where I cannot be identified. If there's someone on Twitch streaming GOT illegally, it's actually me, but it's untraceable. All you have is my earnest confession now. So if you watch that, you'll be watching with me.
An excellent no problem. For my ancestors. Time for killing. Need something. For my ancestors. An excellent plan. Research what you want. Time to die. Say the word. What you want?
You see that the grunts are extra stupid? They like want to free the blade. It's because Kodo is part of my group. Whenever Kodo is part of the group, all your units are dumber. They have like a joint, higher collision and fat finger. It's the best way I can explain it.
You seek me help?
That's why you should never ever put Kodo in a group with grunts.
You seek me help?
And whenever you have Kodo and you're gonna attack something, you must use A click, never right click. Right click feels dumb. I have never heard anyone else talk about it, but this is what I've discovered. Yeah, I press M for surround. Unless I right click or M click around someone and then I hold boss. That's if you have a lot of time, like after War Stomp level 2+, after Stormbolt, Stasis Ward or Ensnare, you can actually do like put units all around, like that. And then you do M, and you spam M, and then you press hold, and then it's done. So it depends, like if I ensnare my Kodo first, like whoop, ensnare, I'll be like this. Which is much easier than trying to weave around. Like this is an uglier surround and you need to fix it. So if you have enough time, you just click all around it. It tries to compensate speed for army formation. No, because I've got army formation off. So that can't be it. Never mind the game, we've got tips to cover. Yeah, I could get a shredder. Instead, I'm just getting more peons. I do need the shredder though, that's true. I'll never have enough upgrades otherwise. Then I can stop making peons. It's just I didn't gain access yet to a shredder count. Yeah, we're gonna need second war mill, that's true. This is gonna take a long time in particular. YTC first, because it's the worst in Orc Mirror, otherwise I win too fast to get 100% tech percentage. Yeah, we might need a third war mill, that's true. Let's do it.
For my ancestors, an excellent plan. Yes, chieftain.
So if you want to avoid this, always shift click your peons when they're building, or after you start a building, click the building, click the peon here at the bottom, and then you can give them a command. Then you won't get this issue.
I stand ready. For my ancestors, say a word. Hear their summons. Work complete. I stand ready. Say a word.
We still need a Tauren totem.
We're under attack. You seek me help? Right away.
Also disappears at your idle peons, right? So you can actually shift click your idle peons. So if you look at this, I've got 3 peons on the left, right? If you hold down shift, you can get all 3, and then it cycles back to the first. So you keep going 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 0. So it's easy to select all your peons. What doesn't work, strangely enough, is control left click.
someone. What?
Ah,
You seek me help? Heed my call. Tell me I serve. We're under attack! To ask of me? Yes. Right away.
okay, let's go. Wow, even Shredder cannot outlive the mass tech percentage request requirements. No, not my liquid fire. Oh, I need warp 10 instead of war mails. I see. Liquid fire, come on! Yes! Okay, I never need Beastery again. Oh, that was so lucky.
My ancestors. You seek me help? Something doing. Stand. Say the word. On. Need something. You seek me help? Ready to work. Yeah. Research complete. What you want? Yes. What?
What do bone chimes do? 15% lifesteal only for melee, and only when attacking non-aggro building. Okay, only when attacking everything except non-aggro buildings.
Tell me I serve. What?
In other words, it doesn't work on a war mill or a great hall. Do you have ever played Brood War or StarCraft series? Sorry, new to the channel. Thank you for being new to the channel. And I have, yes, I have played StarCraft 2 as a professional gamer, playing tournaments all over the world for 3.5 years. Brood War I played also, but I was a noob. I also played Brood War all over the world, but only because I installed it on my cousin's PC. No, I rented it from a video store. From my... Okay, how to say this? It was on Nintendo 64, and you have those movie rental places, and I rented it there. So I played Brood War as a noob all over the world as well.
Need something. Honor guide me. Yes.
And welcome to the channel.
And work complete.
I might have more gold than I actually need. Oh damn, he got the shredder too.
Our gold mine is running low.
He should take an expo, but he didn't ask for advice.
Our town is under attack.
No, my shredder. Okay, we have almost everything. We just need pulverize and second Spirit Walker upgrade. Is there anything I'm missing? I don't think so.
Need something, yes. And say the word and I help. Direct me.
Pulverize. I think that's all. So now that let's just make sure we can make all those wonderful units. So we remake our bestiary and our spirit lodge, and we get some cool heroes, and we make a nice 100 food army with 0 peons. Yeah, we'll leave some stun wards at home. Good idea. Winnie the war. We'll get 2 of each. Noah's Ark of buildings. Oh, we still have fortified upgrades level 3. I need to remake my altar as well, yes. Oh, he does have expansion. Very good, very good. 11.7k, 7.4. Okay, he's headed for a good bit. Yeah, I have to slow play for this request. I think my opponent doesn't mind. If you're like rank 20, generally games go too fast for you anyway. So this is kind of a welcome reprieve, I think. Look at this. Further increases the amount of damage inflicted on melee attackers by 7. Good stuff. I'll let him kill those. We can one-on-one him. What would you think when you see that?
I thank you.
Dude, I have known about you for a long time, and you have never given up on WC3 even when...
Well, that's not true. I had to stop for a bit.
One question. Did you ever feel the need to transfer to MOBAs considering the similarities?
This is awkward. So I actually... If this is an advanced troll, it's really, really, really good. Delicious Toxin. Shall somebody tell him? So, I wish you had done the same donation, but you had said, I'm glad you weren't a traitor and abandoned ship when so many others did, showing you are truly a person of moral fiber. I would have been so violently inclined towards you if I had heard that you would ever touched MOBAs, just like I never did. That would be good. Real talk though, I did indeed stay with Warcraft 3 for as long as I could. Because I generally am scared to start new things, and I loved Warcraft 3. SC2 was gaining a lot of popularity. First it was announced in 2007. I kept playing, of course. WoW came out. WoW came out. League of Legends came out. Dota 2 came out. I didn't try them. Didn't even try them one game. SC2 went into beta start of 2010. People were having a lot of fun with it. All my practice partners from Warcraft 3 actually also switched to it, so I didn't have any practice anymore.
Your command.
But I stayed. Half a year later, in July 2010, StarCraft 2 came out. I started watching StarCraft 2 on Twitch, which was new and was called Justin TV. And it was amazing because Twitch is everything I had always dreamed of. Sharing gameplay experiences, my own games and other people's, and tournaments in such a easily accessible format. Before that we only had WAG TV and LANs and audio commentaries and radio streams, so it was amazing. So I looked very enviously at StarCraft 2's burgeoning esports and growth spiral together with StarCraft 2 and Twitch. Still I stuck with Warcraft 3. Fast forward half a year, and the single thing that had been true for about 7 years straight in Warcraft 3 suddenly changed. And I'll tell you what changed. Every tournament I've ever been at, there had always been a future tournament coming up. I have always played one tournament to the next. From one scheduled tournament to the next. And for the first time ever in 2010, at the end, this ceased to be true. And the reason is everyone was focused on SE2. So you had sponsors and you had sponsors and viewers. Everyone was thinking about SE2. And yes, there was still the love for Warcraft 3 among many, but it wasn't enough for many. So I basically was out of a job. Not 100% yet, but I could see the writing on the wall. So finally I had to quit as well. And I exchanged it for SE2. And after SE2, I switched to Heroes of the Storm. 3.5 years of SE2 roughly. And that's why it was funny that you said, cool that you always stuck with Warcraft. And did you ever try any MOBAs? Or why didn't you? Because I did.
Someone call it enough earth and fire. I'll be right home. Yes, Lord Chief. Ready. Yes, yeah.
I didn't play HOTS competitively, but I did play HOTS show matches at events because I was quite a known streamer and caster. So they sometimes, in order to fill content at events. Hey, thank you very much, Toxin, for the 5 gift subs. Sometimes to fill content at events, they would have me and others play a show match. And I have never lost a show match in HOTS. Hey guys, the true 100 food army. We just dropped under max food. That sucks.
An excellent plan for my ancestors.
I think I am 7-0 in HOT show matches. No one cares except I. Well, he did very well because he killed 1 unit, and I have a 100 food army with Spirit Link, so that's actually not so easy. And now we get to see 100% tech percentage. Yeah, 100%. 30 minutes exactly. So pretty. 30 minutes, 0 seconds exactly. Tech percentage 100 exactly. Army 100 exactly. 6 minus 3 is 3. Exactly. 74 units produced, 74 units killed. Exactly.
Greetings, friend.
His buildings produced is his tech percentage, 26. 20,000 gold, exactly. But just like at a sausage party, one wood too much. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know how we Illuminati'd this. 0 gold lost to upkeep, exactly. How is this so coincidentally impossible? Impossible. But 10,001 is 10,001 backwards, exactly. At Concealed Hill, JGats. I think this needs to go on YouTube just for novelty value. Because 1, I will never accept a request like this again. 2, I will never play like this again, free of choice. And 3, even if I were to try and go for it, I will never achieve it so perfectly as this time ever again. So this is like, that belongs in a museum in terms of Warcraft 3 games.